We got an update on the NBA YoungBoy situation, the shooting. Got an update. A couple of things that you might not have known. Take a minute. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then. BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so, yeah. So apparently, NBA YoungBoy will not be arrested. That's right. Well, they arrested him, but there'll be no charges filed. Let me be clear on that. There'll be no charges filed. But as we already have said on this particular channel, as I've said before, I don't see any reason why he would have charges against him, because the other individuals allegedly opened fired on them, and theirs was more in retaliation, because a lot of people might not know this, as although because of the Trayvon Martin tragedy, everyone should know this. Florida has a stand your ground law. And the stand your ground law basically means that you can protect yourself from danger. Basically meaning that if anybody comes to you threatening you, you can preserve your life. So when the individuals ran down on them shooting, they had the right to return fire. So yes, NBA YoungBoy will not be held on any charges, nor any of the people that was with him. I'm assuming everybody that was with NBA YoungBoy was licensed to carry, or they were real security. That's what I'm gonna assume. That's another reason why you hire a real security firm, because they're gonna have their own lawyers if anything jumps off. Like if you just have your homeboys with you and something happens, you kind of have to pay for your homeboys' lawyers, or you're just gonna allow for them to go and to jail. So yes, when you hire real security firms, they should have their own lawyers. Now, a couple of more parts of this story that people might not know is, yes, I reported the other day in my first report that his girlfriend did get hit. She did get hit. It's not life-threatening. Apparently, they tried to put her in the car, in the SUV, and drive her to the hospital, but they were stopped by the ambulance. I'm from New York, that's how we say it. And and the fire department, and she went to the hospital from the ambulance, not because they didn't drive her with the SUV. Also, there's a video out there of NBA YoungBoy trying to put pressure on her wound to prevent her from bleeding out. That's one thing that I'm so happy. I don't know what other kind of situations he's been in like this, but personally, I had a situation where I was with a friend and he got shot, and because I watched television and because I seen a couple of movies, I knew to put pressure on the wound. So that's one good thing that a lot of us have learned by watching movies and watching television. Anyway, but there is some more tragic consequences that happened. The person that got shot and actually passed away, they were not the assailants. They weren't the people that initiated the violence. It was actually an individual that worked at the hospital. He was sitting in a vehicle and he got hit with a stray bullet. He was 40 and he was a male in his 40s. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be some kind of compensation when they figure out who was behind the actual shooting. It has been alleged that the shooting actually began, or the person who was behind the shooting starting was T Grizzly. We don't know this to be a fact. This is what's just being thrown out there currently. The individuals that decided to run down on NBA YoungBoy and his people was sent by, or the individual was sent by T Grizzly. He was part of his camp. If any of this is found out to be true, we can look for T Grizzly to then a person who, as far as I know, have been staying away from the shenanigans for the most part. He hasn't been involved in too many shenanigans as of late. I remember there was a problem that he had with someone in Chicago a couple of years back, but that obviously went away. So he hasn't really been involved in anything. So if that I know of, that's, just out there, public knowledge. So if this is a situation between NBA YoungBoy and himself, and this turned into a shootout in the middle of the street in broad daylight, and you got one man in his 40s that was murdered, and you have another little kid that was grazed, a 5-year-old that was grazed by a bullet, you could look for T Grizzly and his people to be getting rounded up anytime now, as soon as they can prove it. We don't know any of this to be fact. All of this could still just be accusations, allegations. We don't know any of this to be 100% true. Now, as far as NBA YoungBoy's girlfriend go, we are hoping that she has a quick recovery. It doesn't seem like it seems like, I don't know if the wounds were superficial or not, but it doesn't seem like they were life-threatening, and that was one of the points they was trying to make. And I'm thinking that since they was able to move her before the ambulance, god dang it, that word, before the ambulance and the fire department got there, I'm assuming that it wasn't a situation where she was like gonna pass out and die. So that's all we got on this one so far. Leave it down in the comment section. I want to know what you guys think about. Also, don't forget, NBA YoungBoy, they allowed him to do his set, and then they arrested him afterwards. So they probably already knew that they were going to let him go, and the arrest was just, they just had to go through the steps. So that's how it is sometimes. Sometimes they just arrest you because they know that they have to bring you in, and then they let you go. It's just, that's the way it is sometimes. Anyway, leave the comments down below. I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you think T Grizzly was involved? Do you think that they will be able to find the individuals that did do the shooting? And do you think that if T Grizzly was involved, should the family of the individuals that were injured, all three of the families of the individuals that was injured, the young boy who got grazed, NBA YoungBoy's girlfriend who was shot, and the family of the gentleman who got murdered, do you think, or killed, do you think they have a right to sue T Grizzly if it's proven that he sent out the word that started the shootout to begin with? Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers, let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much, and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.